Today we are at Old Post Park. Looks like there's 3 different loops. They all link together. Cool. Alright. Well, I hear this is kind of flat and flowy, so we should have quite a bit of fun today. Today is our first day. Okay, here we go. Today is our first day in Arkansas. We are going to be here for about a week. What are we, 15 seconds in? I got a bug in my mouth. Man, it is such a nice day out today. I hope everybody's out on the bike this Sunday. Wherever you are, if you're not out enjoying great weather and you may be stuck inside with unsuitable riding conditions, I feel for you. But enjoy this and get hyped for when the sun comes back out. And if I have any viewers in the UK that stumble upon this, I know y'all are riding in the rain, so y'all have fun. Today is an after-school special episode. This whole trail system is only 5.8 miles. This is very much just up, but it seems pretty mellow. Is this an option line? Confused on where the trail just went. It's very interesting how they sneak elevation in here. Bridge. It would not be fun to have missed that one. Wow. Viewpoint. It's like a Powerline Ridge. Pretty cool. There's a trail that went down that way, but I think it may just go straight to the water. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. Wow, this grass is so green. Yo, did not anticipate that correctly. These trails are very just like back and forth, back and forth. Little bridge, and now it looks like we're just going back up. So far impressions, this trail is really nice. This would be a great place to take somebody on their first actual mountain bike ride. If you were in the area of Russellville, Arkansas anyway. Imagine this, running this particular trail in reverse would be pretty fun. It'd be more fun if they had berms. But, speak of the devil. This is pretty cool. cool. I see what they mean by flowy. This is pretty awesome. It's so nice down here. It's all like shaded in the trees. And even though it's like 80, 84 or something like that out, it feels nice under here, under the canopy. Whoa, didn't expect that to climb so quick. It's definitely not like super technical or anything, but there's a bit of challenge. It's very leisure. Yeah, that part right there may have not been so much a beginner area, but it was super short. Be a great place if you're a beginner to just learn how to build confidence and take on technical. I call that technical, but for somebody that's never mountain biked, like really, that would be pretty intimidating. So learning bike control and where you want to point it, allowing you to see the trail coming, work on getting your head up, not looking straight down at your tire. Definitely a lot of skills to be learned out here. It's a very undulating trail. A lot of just like, think you're about to get a down break, and then it kicks you right back into a climb. Definitely a good workout. Keeps your legs moving. Great opportunity to build some mental strength and to keep pedaling rather than just kind of like crapping out. Oh man, oh no, it's in my pocket, okay. Like just realized I forgot my snack if I need it. There's a rock berm. What's crazy is this is not even the trail called Zig Zag. Like, very curious to see what that's gonna be like. There you go, now we're getting some breeze. Well, that kind of dumped me out. All right, how am I supposed to go now? Okay, so here's the sign. I think switches me back over, gives me the option to go to Zig Zag. Let's see here. Yes, okay. All right. So that was Tall Pines. And we're gonna cross here and go to Zig Zag. I like this. This is a cool trail. I'd be really happy to have this as a home trail and then travel elsewhere. Sorry, I know the gimbal just like freaked out. I will say, if this was my home trail, I'll definitely own a 29er. I'm like nervous and really excited. I'm nervous because that's the road I came down to get to the park, and that hill was huge. Excited because if I do have to suffer up it, I will get an awesome payoff. But I got strong feels this doesn't go all the way up there. I just got taken out by a trail stick. Threw my chain off. What a dick. It's so nice out here. Look at the bark on this tree. It's so nice out here. That's how I judge my niceness, by the way, is by the bark of the tree. Oh, God. That hurt my wrist. Oh. Oh, damn, that hurt. Oh, what the fuck is going on? That jarred my wrist so hard. Water. Spice of life. Well, it looks like my climbing stopped. At least momentarily. Oh, they just gave me a break is all. Ah, you cheeky. Man, that really made my wrist upset. It's not happy. Hope that's like a day injury. Nothing that lingers. So I already had messed up wrists since high school, where I was learning to break dance, specifically learning to do no-footed swipes or aerials, and landed wrong, like really bad, and hurt both of my wrists. And even like getting into like the push-up, like to do push-ups, that angle and pressure hurts my wrists. So that was not great. I really want that pain to subside. I feel like I've done elevation training or something. Like, there's so much air here. I'm not even like, I'm just sweating a bunch. Fatigue is not even set in at all. Yo! Thought that was gonna be a rock that I could launch off of, but that did not happen. Man, it's pretty in here. Smells good too. Doesn't smell like that weird mildewy dead foliage. It just smells like nature, trees, pine. Had to second guess myself. I was like, man, am I even recording? But alas, I did remember to turn on the camera, thankfully. Otherwise, I'd feel kind of stupid for having talked to myself for the last 15 minutes or whatever it's been. I will say, and the other thing about the not feeling fatigue yet due to air, I'm not pushing very hard either. Just enjoying the trail, out here exploring somewhere new. I hope there's an awesome downhill after this. I will say, for my advanced riders, if you get to make it out here, just enjoy it. Don't really look to do anything crazy. I haven't seen like any jumps or anything like that out here at all. It's just a nice way to spend a day, or the better part of a day. Well, I'll say some of the day. But even if you're like a cross-country guy, this would be, actually, if you are a cross-country guy rather, this is something you would really like. Oh, is this downtime? And then it's gonna turn around and kick me back up, watch. What's cool is how the terrain changes too. I find that to be really awesome. Oh, that was the wrong way on shifting. It's like an old barn. Huh. You know what? Old barn, I think, is gonna equal an Instagram photo. Back on trail. Oh, right. Totally spaced my thought there. For my advanced riders, knee pads, I would say, are not really a necessity. There's nothing really that crazy, at least that I've seen so far, that would merit the need for knee pads. Now, I always recommend riding with knee pads. So, if you do come out here and you are a supporter of always protecting your knees because they're kind of important for this sport and for life walking in general, wear like a lighter knee pad. Something that you can stay cool in, especially if you come during the summer. It's spring right now and 80, it's probably like 88 to be quite honest. In the trees it's nice, but it's warm. And the humidity is making it real sweaty and my knee pads are getting pretty uncomfortable. Knees rather, more of the backs of my legs. But that's my recommendation. No knee pads or light knee pads. Some like big downhill burly knee pads like I'm wearing now. The only pair I have, but the ones that I'm wearing the Fox Impact Pros or something like that. They're like the big boys before you add shin guards too. And I personally don't wear elbow pads. So, elbows are nice and cool. The rest of my body. It breathes really nice in the trees. It would be cool if they had like a pump track here, I think. Somewhere you could practice your skills. Since they don't actually have any like difficult parts of this trail. Welcome to the Viper Pit. It's like, I feel like that's what happens when you go down in there. You just like sink. And there's like a snake and it's just like talking to you. It's like, welcome to the Viper Pit. And it's like not even a viper or anything. And then snakes riding like these tiny motorcycles start like riding around you. You're like, what is happening? You just realize that you're dreaming while riding your bike because it's so peaceful and serene out here. That was like the most, I was like, ooh, rock garden. It was so mellow. It's probably line choice, but my eyes go to path of least resistance. Man, this whole place is just pedal, pedal, pedal. This is not a trail you'd come to stay on your bike, but a trail you'd come to actually ride your bike. How's it going? Yeah, technical rating 0.5. Well kept, very nice out. Entertainment rating, I'm gonna say 3. Because there's no really good downhill. There's really not really any technical bits to session. There's no drops, there's no jumps. It's not really much for the speed aspect, as the reviews that I read seem to have said it's fast and flowy. I get it's flowy, but I don't say it's fast. a more appropriate way to say that would be you can make it fast, and it is flowy. But I would say reiterate again, it's definitely great for beginner, somebody looking for a chill ride. And if you get the chance or option to select your tires, pick something with a very low rolling resistance, because you don't need knobs out here. Not really. Oh, there's a rock garden. That'd be a nice challenge for a beginner. Yeah, sight, sound, and smell. That's what makes this trail worth coming out to. And the rest of the park is really nice too. Looks like they have a really awesome disc golf course as well, if you're into that, which I may at some point have to come back and try and play this week. Sadly, I probably won't get to, but I really want to. I guess maybe what's a little upsetting is the downhill doesn't feel like downhill, because it's not very steep, and you really have to keep pedaling to keep moving. And then once you realize it, you're going back up again. Being cool to just pedal along through here, being outside, nice weather, nice trail, seeing the blue jays fly underneath the trees. It's really cool. Here we go. Here's some speed. Oh, naturally, that's the end of the trails. Well, let's head back to the car. I'll give this place a proper review. Okay, so review of Old Post trails. I gotta say, it's really pretty out here. I don't know if you can hear the birds. That's all, the whole trail. It's fantastic. I will say, if you are inclined to enjoy technical features, this is not going to be the trail for you. If you have children who are just getting into mountain biking, or you yourself are just getting into mountain biking, I recommend this trail for you. It is super mellow. It's very flowy, a lot of turns. You'll definitely be able to practice cornering. It's not super fast unless you ride it hard. You've got to put in the effort to make it fast. It is really nice to come out here and just enjoy the trail. Enjoy being outside, enjoy being under the trees, enjoy listening to the birds, and just seeing nature work. I don't think there is too much wildlife, at least that I came across, other than the birds, which is nice. I did see a dead snake on the way here in the road, but I didn't see anything out on the trail. There are a couple creek crossings, so obviously there's a creek running through here, so I wouldn't rule out snakes entirely. But yeah, overall, I don't know what that sound is, but that is the first time I've heard it, and it is super loud. Sorry about that. But other than whatever that is, it is super nice out here. Trails are very well kept, very clean, no like debris and stuff, as far as like trash. If you're a beginner rider, if you are just looking to enjoy your time out, enjoy the day, if you don't have a whole lot of time, you just want to put some miles in and just get some pedaling done, good cardio workout, or if you're a cross-country rider, this is the place for you. I think it says it's about 5.6 miles. I'll have to check my Strava. I think I did a little bit over 7, which is interesting because it doesn't feel like it at all. It is humid out here in Arkansas. That is one thing that I noticed very quickly compared to New Mexico. It's humidity like times 100, and it's only like 30%. But that being said, there is more air here, which my body is really loving. A little bit of a lower elevation. There is also a very nice disc golf course out here. It runs kind of in and through the mountain bike trails. You don't really come across you don't actually come across people playing. I think I didn't hit, but I came across one person that was playing with his dog. That was playing disc golf, and he had his dog with him, rather. And it wasn't like any interference. I wasn't afraid of getting hit by a disc or anything like that. Do pay attention to the trail map as you start to leave right over here. There are, like, each loop, there's 2 loops essentially, and they lead back to the same exact trail point. If you're looking at trail forks, something like that, and you're following the trail on there, it's not an accurate representation of how the loop actually works. I enjoyed my time out. I'm pretty happy this was a good time that I got to spend out on the bike. I wish there would have been more reward for all of the climbing. There isn't really like a long downhill. It's more like you kind of go down and then just pedal right back up, and you never really get to coast it out, except for right at the end. You start to pick up quite a bit of speed, and then upsettingly, you come to the end of the trail and you're done. But that pretty much wraps it up. I'd say it's definitely a yes. I wouldn't say it's worth like a long road trip, but this is a beautiful park. I definitely recommend checking it out if you get the chance. It is in Russellville, Arkansas, and it is Oak Post Trail. Until next time, these are the trails we weave.